Okay, you guys, the last 3 eggs are under Big Mama. So right now I have to clean out Duke's cage, which is in my garage. So yeah, keeping a rooster in the city, not glamorous, not always fun, but I'm hoping I'll get some chicks out of it. Giving this pin a good clean out too. Let's get this chicken manure in the garden where it belongs. First, we have to compost it because chicken manure is too hot to go straight out in the garden. So it's gonna go to the compost and that's gonna get a stir. I know I'm doing glamorous things this afternoon, but I'm done with school. I don't have to cook dinner tonight because I made some soup yesterday, so leftovers tonight. And so I kind of have the night off. So I'm just getting a few small steps in before evening. There is that moment when you realize that social distancing is your real life, like your normal life. Yikes, I'm not sure that's a good thing. But I just love being on the farm, you guys. I love people, but I love being on the farm. So yeah, I love my farm chores and being outside. So not just a whole lot different than our normal lives. Now I am going to try to post a lot more often, maybe 3 times a week. I'm gonna try, because social distancing might be really different for your life and you might need the comic relief. And of course, how to grow your own food. It can never hurt at a time like this. So yeah, join me a lot more often on my homestead and we'll have some fun. I use sand for these 2 little coops. I just get all-purpose sand from the cement tile at the big home improvement store. All clean. Third day of social distancing, the kids are on the roof. Yeah, what bored kids do when they're social distanced. All right, get down off the roof. It's my own fault. I left my ladder up here. So the other day, actually it was nighttime, the middle of the night, during a torrential rainstorm. It just rained and rained and rained. So this area has become the lowest part of our yard, and most of the rain comes into these 2 rain barrels. So yeah, I should have thought that through. Then it overflows the rain barrels and it floods this area. But at the same time, I'm not going to take all the credit because all the water did come down here in a big torrential flood before I ever put the rain barrels there. So definitely not all my fault, but yeah, I think I contributed a bit to it. Plus, I've raised up the level of my yard with bark mulch because we don't have grass in our backyard. So yeah, my bad. So anyway, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting the rain barrel unstopped and I'll show you the flood line right there. I can't let it get above this crack, and it was very, very close. Yeah, so while I was up in the middle of the night, soaking wet. My boots were even flooded, sloshing around in my boots, trying to dig a trench that way and this way to try to get the water to drain better from this low area. I ended up hooking a hose to both rain barrels and running them out, one into the front yard and run into the backyard so that they would just pour out of there. So, but I am thankful for these because this is our emergency water supply. We have a filter, and so we have 1 more rain barrel around the side of the house. So we do have emergency water that we can filter if we need to, quite a bit of it. So that's good, but not when it's a torrential rainstorm in the springtime. That is not good. We don't want it coming in. We want emergency water, but we don't want it coming into our house. All right, it feels really good to get that cleaned out for Duke. And in the winter time, when it's cold, I just stick a few girls in there with him so they can snuggle up and stay warm. In the summertime, I put a fan on Duke's house overnight and some frozen water bottles in front of it, just in case you ever are kind of wondering how I do it, in case you want to have a rooster on your urban homestead. Not that you would do anything crazy like me. I don't know if I really recommend it. Hasn't paid off so far. Still waiting on that. The next order of business, the last order of business, is to get this compost stirred up so that it'll be ready to go into the garden in a few weeks and make some great food for my family. I'm gonna get my garden workout. All right, you guys, the last 3 eggs to go under Big Mama. You guys, she's sleeping. Hey, Big Mama, wake up. Got some more eggs for ya. Tuck them under there. You're doing a good job, Big Mama. I sure hope those are fertilized eggs. I think they are. All right, 21 days to chicks. Yay! And of course, we'll candle them along the way and see what's fertile and what isn't. So I wonder how many she has under there. Let me see if I can count them. Let me see under there, Big Mama. How many do you have? Wow. I'm gonna pick you up for just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 so far. Okay. There you go, Big Mama. Sorry. Thank you. Maybe we could get a few more. I'd love to have an even dozen. All right. You can handle it, because you are Big Mama after all. See what I mean, you guys? Yeah, our little pond. There's only really a problem in the spring rains. Pretty close to that crack. Just saying. Yikes. Here we go again.